What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Jesus Christ. January the 1st. It's late. It is early in your time. It is late on my time. I made it back home. I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm home. I'm doing my first live stream ever from here. Never done this before, honestly, and it's probably the worst time for me to do it, but it's the best time for me to do it. Welcome. My name is Lloyd K. This is my channel. It's my channel, and this is going to be slightly different for me because obviously it's the first time I'm ever doing this, and I'm just testing this setup out. You know what I mean? So I'm just seeing how that look like. I'm in Africa, so don't mind the quality, and it's probably lagging. I wouldn't know. It's a one-man show, and there's nobody watching my stream. No one at all except for me. All right, so I'm trying to manage that and talk to y'all at the same time. Now, what am I doing? I made a promise. I'm sure as y'all seen the tag, and it's been a hell of a journey. You know, in 2017, my uncle passed away, and it just so happened that when he passed away, I didn't know he had passed away, if that makes any sense. Like, I was talking to him, right? And it was, like, no mistaken, it was probably a Friday. And I was messaging him, we're messaging back and forth, and he just stopped replying to me. And I just didn't understand that. I was like, okay, you know what? Normally when people don't say nothing, I don't really check up on it. I just leave and be like, well, they'll talk to me when they want to talk to me. But with him, it slightly like annoyed me a little bit because I was like, yo, dude, we're in the middle of a conversation. What's happening? You know what I mean? Like, you don't really be like that, but I ain't think too much of it. A day went by. And then I asked my mom, I was like, yo, you spoke to him? She was like, yeah, I spoke to him. You know, it's like, I think he's in the hospital or something like that. I was like, man, it's uncle, man. You know, he is strong. It's nothing that's ever been wrong with him. He good. You know what I mean? But if he spoke to you, he should have spoke to me or let me know what's up. Like, so I'm low key annoyed, you know. Anyway, the day goes by, early hours in the morning, then I was a sound or something like that. I hear my mom screaming. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I rushed through thinking maybe she fell or something happened, right? And I'm like, yo, open the door. I'm like, what's up? She's like, Chris. It's like, what about him? It's like, your uncle Lloyd. Yeah, I'm like, what about him? It's gone. Man, my life changed, man. It just, everything just, man, everything changed for me, man. That was the one person that I could talk to, you know. We used to talk about our dreams, our goals, and stuff like that, you know, just plans and things for the future. It was the first person that actually got me thinking like that, and never just thinking about myself, but thinking about everybody and impact, a way we can impact the world, you know, like a way we can do something that will impact the world, or rather in our case, impact like our country and the people around us, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but it's just not coming out. Bearing in mind it's 1:27 here. All right. So we're like 2 hours ahead, something like that. And I've been up since early. So forgive the way I sound and forgive my thought process at this current moment. It took me a while to be able to do this and get online. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So fast forward to a few days later after bought tickets because I was in London, bought tickets and flew here. And a lot of people at his funeral will come up to me and just tell me stories about him and the things he done for them and how he was helping them out. One guy even told me like he didn't have no money and he was in town. He had no money to come back to our neighborhood, and he didn't know what he was going to do. So he bumped into my uncle, and my uncle was like, "Yo, what's that?" And then he was like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to get back home, and but I don't have no money." It's like my uncle just reached out, gave him some money, and then he was like, "For sure." I was like, "I'll return it." I was like, "Don't worry about it. You're good," And he left, and he said he finished off what he was doing in town, went and got a. It's not a cab. I almost say cab. I'm so used to saying cab. It's like crazy, but um, what we use here is a form of transportation. Is the best way I can put it because I can't actually describe it. I mean, it's one of those things where you gotta see for yourself to understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Now it's actually even more different than what it was almost 9 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I mean, oh, 8 years actually. Yeah, and it's even more different, it's different than what it is now. So it's like he was on one of those, right? And heading home. And it was getting close to our neighborhood, the neighborhood before, right? He see my uncle walking. And by the time he got to by the time he got to where he got off at, and because same neighborhood, my uncle got there. He was waiting for him and was like, "Yo, I seen you walking. What's happening?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I gave you my last." So it's like he gave the guy the last money he had in his pocket so that he can get the transportation back. But he walked back home from town. And it's a long walk. Trust me, it's a long walk. I ain't never did that one before. I've done half of it before, but I've never done the full walk. So yeah, it's yeah, uncle is different, man. He just loved people and he did things for people, you know what I mean? And like not just him, my grandfather used to do that. Like my grandfather, man, was a man of God. He did a lot for people, the whole community, and not just the community, but the city and then the country. You know what I mean? Like, so he did a lot. Even internationally, he was known. So shout out to my granddad, man. You know what I mean? Um, he never asked for nothing. So after hearing those stories in my uncle's grave, like it just reminded me of all the conversations we used to have and the things that he wanted to do in life. And I sat there looking at his grave, right, with all the stories and things that we used to talk about, just like, wow, the things we wanted to do, the things we wanted to achieve. And I looked at dude and I was like, you know what? Ain't no dream drive. There's no dream that's gonna die on my watch. Not yours, not mine, not anyone's. So not yours either. So it wasn't just a promise I made to him, but it's a promise I made for y'all. You know what I mean? And that's what's led me here. Today's the first. Yesterday I was at the gravesite. The picture was taken there. All right. I ain't gonna lie. I did do some little AI magic to it. Because whilst I did take the picture of the hailstone in there, I wasn't sitting on it. And nobody took that picture of me. So I just kind of put myself on it. Technology, we're moving up in a new world, man. You gotta find a way to integrate it into your art and everything else you're doing. It's how it's going, it's how it's going, man. Like you can't escape it at this current time. You can't escape it at this very moment. You know what I mean? So use it or get left behind. That's all I'm saying, right? But I did take that picture. You'll see it in my thumbnail. And I revisited my promise to him, and I ain't changed nothing. I won't lie to you. I was just telling him like how things are getting along, or coming along rather, and how I'm close enough to make one of my dreams a reality, including this what I'm doing right now. I never did this before, no. See, I never did this before, no. Shout out to Jacob. Um, I am not a social person like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not used to the spotlight. I'm not used to doing things like that. I don't shoot videos. I don't really like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm usually the guy at the back. I don't plan nothing. I let people do things at the front. I can be in the background, be one of those that can plan everything, set up everything, and know what to do and stuff like that. But I never put myself to the front. So new year, we're changing it, and especially since I'm going to be helping quite a lot of y'all do certain things. And if I am going to chase these dreams and I'm going to do something, I have to be in front. So it starts today and it starts now. You know, what I mean, I was, I am going to shoot a video tomorrow. That's probably going to go over more structured, the way apparently YouTube's supposed to be. I really don't know that. No one's taught me nothing. So this is going to be trial and error, right? And I'm probably talking a lot because apparently videos are supposed to be short. I don't know nothing, but word on the streets, little whispers and stuff. They be telling you, hey, it's gotta be between these minutes and that minute. Other than that, everything else that's long, it ain't gonna work. People retention, all that. I don't really care. The people that this is for will be here and will watch. You know what I mean? So that's what my mindset is. That's what I'm looking at, and I ain't really worried about nothing else. That's for people chasing for virality. Is that how you say? It's probably how you say. I wouldn't know. People are chasing those. I'm not chasing that. If you see me scratching, bro, I told you I'm in Africa. Man, mosquito been loving my skin. I don't know. Maybe I've got like that mosquito attraction blood somewhere flowing in me, man, because they just be kicking my ass. I got, man, I bought one of those things that you plug into the wall. You know those, and supposed to be letting things out in the air and shit. I've got a fan trying to blow them things away and cool. It's so hot. It is so hot. I left London 4 degrees to come here 30 degrees. Like I'm hot. I can't sleep. I sleep on this shit. Like it's a shit. You know what I mean? And I don't even need that. The only reason I sleep underneath it is because of them damn mosquitoes. It hit my neck, my legs. Oh, good Lord. They loving me, man. They loving me. I ain't gonna lie to you, they be loving me, man. But yeah, so just checking. I'm still online. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I rehashed that promise and I was just letting him know what's up. Looked at my grandparents, because I made a promise to my grandfather and I was like, yo, I'm gonna turn that last name to an asset. Just look out, man. I'm gonna make y'all proud. You know what I mean? So I'm working on that. And that's what 2026 gonna be about. Chasing goals, chasing dreams. I chase dreams. I'm a dream offer, man. This used to be my room when I was a kid. A whole bunch of things that happened. And just behind that used to be a banana tree. Man, I used to love them bananas. I almost got bit by a snake on that damn tree. Now, I was a kid, so I couldn't really reach for things. But one of the branches was hanging, and I grabbed it and I was pulling it so that I can get to the bananas. And on there was a green mamba. I just think I just seen it right at the tip in front of my thing. I had to let that thing go. She flung up, came and laid it down right in front of me. I had to dip. Oh, I was like, I'm a kid. What was it, like 5, 6, 7 years old, something like that? Man, I ran my ears from the back all the way around to the front. By the way, we're sitting on 2 acres land. So when I say all the way, I mean all the way. When you're a kid, 2 acres is a long stretch. Like I'm just saying, I looked behind me, the thing was right behind me, man. They say I watch National Geographic Channel a lot. I mean a lot. And some of the things that they say, I don't believe it. My experience and from the my experience, right? And the things that they have said, they're like snakes do chase you. They say snakes won't chase you and they'll try and keep away from you or whatever. The only time when you come into a space and they feel backed up, the thing can chase you. It chased me. I ran all the way up, ran up a tree. I did climb it, obviously, like I jumped on it and I found my way. That's a whole different story. And the thing still came up. I had to jump off it and our what they call him? We used to call him Garden Boy. Right? He came to my rescue, man. Started throwing stones and all that shit. And I do remember it dropping from the tree and then it disappeared in the bushes. So I went, hey, it is what it is. It's a long time ago, but why I bring that up, I don't know, but it's a little segue to what it is I was talking about. But I was born here, all right? I grew up here until my teens before I left in 2001 to hit the UK to go join my mom again. I left with my young brother. But whilst I was here, I was always a dreamer. I've been a daydreamer, used my imagination on a lot of things because we ain't really have much. You know what I mean? So you just have your imagination entertain you as a kid. Like a lot of kids right now, y'all got mobile phones, y'all got tablets, laptops, like thousands of channels with one channel. Growing up with one, just one channel, one TV channel. We didn't have no mobile phones. I ain't even know what a laptop, a computer. Forget the laptop. We didn't even have a computer during that time. And I mean, so um, for the most part, our entertainment, because it's mostly as a kid, it's nothing really you like on TV. The cartoons used to be shown between a certain time. It was like 2, maybe 3 hours a day. You know what I mean? And then after that, it's just maybe teenage shows or adult shows. Who knows? I never watched it, never cared for it. So I used to be outside. Outside, and we didn't do whatever. Used to imagination, play with everything and whatnot. For the most part, I used to go up on the roof of this very house. You don't understand what this means to me. Like I'm really, 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 I'm really doing this, even at this time, and it being the first of the month, right? Rather, being the first day of the new year, it's almost like a full circle thing for me. Like I'm back here. I visited my uncle's grave. I'm in my old room, still my room from when I was a kid. I used to go up on the roof, spend so much time laying there. Now, I am staying on top of the roof because it was safer being up there than laying down on the ground where them slither might just pass along your way right there. You know what I mean? So I would take my ass up on the roof, lay down, look at the bright blue skies. Sometimes it could be clear, but I liked it when there was clouds because then, I used to see the clouds take form, shape, and I used to make stories with my imagination of what's happening, what that one was doing, that one, and just linking them. And it was just a beautiful thing, man. But imagination was crazy. Loved it. I used to shop in it from back then. I'm still at it, and being able to shoot this video right now, like my very first, in the place where it all started at, you know, and off the back of everything I done learned and my promise from my uncle, and man, just being in this house, being in this environment, man, oh man, I wish y'all could understand the feeling that I feel and what it's doing to me right now. I've got joy and sadness at the same time because obviously I'm thinking of my uncle, my grandparents. The house is so quiet, and like apart from the pictures in my imagination and the memories, I won't see them no more. And it's bittersweet, but I'm appreciative and grateful and thankful for the time I spent with them. Because that's all because this is my grandparents' house. It's my grandparents and my uncle, you know. Yeah, it's bittersweet. And I'm trying to hold it in as well at the same time, but I've got excitement and I've got this joy and the fact that I get to be live right now, talk to you all about this and try and I'm setting my goals. Like I've already written my goals for 2026. This wasn't on here, but like doing my YouTube channel, this wasn't even on my list, but I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna learn how to do videos and I'm gonna learn how to actually structure things and be able to talk to you. I'm gonna work on my background. Obviously, I'm not home. I mean, I'm home, but I'm not where the normal place would be, so things will change. But for the first few videos, because I'm here for the next few weeks, right? I don't care. This will do. And it's gonna be beautiful. I love it. If I do sleep early, I might wake up early and shoot it with the sunrise. That is something that I just love about being here, man. Watching the sunrise and the sunset, the skies, the nature, everything around. Oh, it just lifts up your spirits. The vibrations get high. And I'm just so thankful and grateful, man. But yeah, I got my 2026 goal plans. I don't know if you can see them. Got about 10 of them. Nothing to, you know, being in there. But first one, just to see, oh, it's get closer with God, get closer to God. And it just, God first, God first, gratitude next. Like, it's going to be great. Second on the list, set up a trust. Pay attention to what I'm saying because this is something that going to help a lot of y'all, and this is something that I think a lot of us should do, especially if we're venturing into like the business world. Now, I have 2 companies registered, but I need to register them under trust for certain reasons that we'll get into in the actual videos that we'll be going through. All right, and register. Okay, so it's 2 more companies I need to register. One in my grandfather's name, foundation, where certain profits of my company that I'll be making for my companies needs, because like I said, I got 2 and I got 2 more to register at the moment for this coming year. All right. I got 2 more to register. One is the foundation, right? And then the other one is a real estate company. So all my proceedings from my other companies that are trading will go to the foundation. And the foundation is going to help. I can talk about it, right? But yeah, it's going to go back into giving back to the community and helping people out. Kids with their school fees and stuff like that, or the tuition fees. Most of y'all would say school fees. Yeah, so I'm just sticking to that. I want to be able to build parks so kids can play. So even with the real estate company, gonna be buying land and build parks in the neighborhoods that surround us right now. And yeah, through the foundation and stuff. So good deeds, like I said, I'm gonna carry that on. Grandfather helped the community. My uncle also played his part. I'm gonna play my part, and we're gonna keep that going. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with that. I need to launch my website. I've been working on my website for the last 2 years, and I haven't launched it yet. I've changed it like 4 times. I'm on my fourth reiteration of it now, and I low key do like this one a bit, and I'm halfway through it. So whilst I'm here, chilling, not doing anything, sitting on the veranda, just watching the blue skies. Hopefully, it stays that way because I'm hearing whispers of rain. When I landed here, they said it had been raining all week, so it probably is the rainy season, and that's going to be quite interesting. So it'll be good to see. What else? Buy my first property. That ain't gonna be here. That's gonna be somewhere else. But I'm gonna try and start doing things here too. Yeah, man. And then build my portfolio. That's stocks and shares. Stocks, shares, same thing, right? So I don't really need to. I've already been building, but I'm not gonna lie. That is, I've already been trading. I ain't gonna lie. I've got a few companies in my portfolio already. I think I got 12 at the moment. And so I'm just going to build on them and buy more positions. But that's all another story. We're going to get into that. And travel. It's the last on my list, travel. I ain't put YouTube channel. Even though I've just started this right now, I did not put it on. So it's great. It's great. One that ain't on the list that I've just done. So I'm going to write it and tick it. Now I have to learn how to edit, make thumbnails, and all things that are YouTube related, I guess. So, yeah, this video is just meant to be quick, like a quick intro. Um, tell you a bit of the story, live, whatever, what I'm up to, and what I'm going to be doing. It was a bit random. I do. It's Friday tomorrow. I'm gonna do an RTF Random Thoughts Friday, but that's gonna be on Facebook. So if y'all are interested, look me up. Lloyd K. I'm Lloyd K on it. No, that ain't true. I'm not Lloyd K on everything. I'm Lloyd K here. I'm Lloyd K on Instagram. Um, I am Lloyd K on Twitter or X, whatever it's called. And I'm Lloyd K as a full name, real name, no gimmicks on Facebook. So, and it's Lloyd LLOYD. User. You'll probably see that. I don't know what to name this channel. I don't know what the show's going. I know what the show's going to be about. Show's going to be about this 9-step system I developed of how you morph your dreams into reality. Hey, the dream offers, man. I need to show up with dream offers on here. It's already registered, so don't try and steal it because I'm showing this live. I already got that. But that's going to be the community as well. It's the Dream Haven community. I'm gonna shout out my dream offers. I know y'all out there. If you're seeing these, make sure come on at your boy. You know what I mean? Let's talk. I talk more professionally than this. This is just I'm chilled right now. I'm in my shirt, I'm in my shorts, I'm in my room. I'm feeling like a little kid again, you know what I mean? So this is the vibe we're taking, you know. That's just yeah. But the nostalgia is real. 25 years. Man, and I'm here. This is crazy. Like 25 years since I left. 25 years. I can't even remember the times I've been in this room because the times I've come back, I ain't been here. Some things was happening. In fact, this whole side was closed off, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, so dream offers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for y'all. Y'all come talk to me, man. Come talk to me. Want to know your dreams. I want to know what your main goals are. Um, I want to know your dreams. I mean, your goals can be your dreams. Your dreams can be your goals. You know what it is. And it's the first of the month, January 1st, 2026. Jesus Christ. Look at that. But we made it here. God bless the ones that ain't, but we made it here. Everyone is talking about their goals, what they're aiming for, and the things that they're doing. It's just seeing. I just wrote mine, and I said a few of them, and I want to hear yours, man. Yo, when you jump on this comment, let's start talking, let's connect, cause I don't got nobody on this channel. This is straight from zero. I got no audience. I got no clients. I got nothing. Now, I mean, just a dream and a prayer. Or a camera or a laptop, a light. I'm looking for my tribe. Come on over, man. Let's chat. It's gonna be should I call it the Dream Offer Show? It don't sound right, does it? Yo, give me some name ideas, man. If y'all are dreamers and y'all got goals and things you want to achieve, and you can keep your head to the clouds and stuff like that, I want to hear from y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all my people. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear your dreams. Give me some advice. Um, it is my name at the moment, but there's a show that I want to do on this channel. I don't know if it's gonna be on this channel. I'm gonna make a channel adjacent to it with touch. Another thing too, so we can have our own show where we go through the 9-step process, right? The things that we do. We're gonna talk about mindset. Ooh, I could have sworn I got a list of it somewhere here. Where is it at? There we go. This has not been structured, but I'm telling you, I got things laid out, and I got a whole file and everything in order on my laptop right now. I'm just going, but I just wanted to tell you something, man. Let's see what we're going to be talking about so I can lay it out. Yeah, jeez. We're on a whole different mission right now. I pushed right through it. I pushed right through it. Sugar and spice. I pushed right through it. It's just too many notes and too much things. But so we're going to be covering a lot of things like paradigms, mindset transformation, universal laws, and what are they called? Success principles, right? Explained in a simple form. And I mean, we're going to have we're going to build multiple sources of income. You heard from what I said and some of the things like building trust and stuff. We're going to build multiple sources of income. There's ways to do it. There's ways that we're structured, and there's like certain things work for other people, some things don't work for others. So we get into that. We get to know you and find the ones that will work with you and based off your skills and challenges. That's all I'm saying. And hey man, we're gonna fill this up with real stories. And I mean, from my journey, your journey, everybody's journey. You know what I mean? We'll build a whole community around dreams. Um, already have it. I'm gonna be launching it soon. I'm just trying to select which platform I feel like will be best for us. And once I know, I'll put it out. Like I see a lot of school communities. I am. I might start there to check it out and see what happens, but there's one that I know will do the things that we wanted to do. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna be going live, we're gonna be talking to each other in the community group and stuff like that. You kind of can't in the school community groups, but it's a big gamified and catch it like that. But there's a platform that I've been watching, done a lot of research in for the things that I have in plan in place for the things that we are going to be doing and the interaction that I want us to be having. There's this other platform on this side that's going to work for that. You feel me? So I'm still going through the process. I'm gonna finalize that. So I came out here because I'm not working. I work 14 hours, or rather, I'm at work 14 hours a day, Monday to Friday, and all Saturdays. All right. um, my beard growing starting to get itchy. It's probably also the heat from here making it bad. But yeah, so I work full time doing that, and then I'm now starting this, right? And everything else that's gonna come based off this and other platforms and what I'm putting in. I'll work on that, build it, grow it to a point where I might not have to work full time anymore and start working part time so I can focus more on us. Um, but that's the goal for 2026. Yes, sir. And like I said, I want to hear from y'all. Hey guys, I know I ain't got no videos on here, but you can start subscribing. Click the subscribe button if you're really into most of the things that I just spoke about. Like I say, paradigms, mindset transformation, universal laws explained simply, success principles that actually work, tried and tested. You know what I mean? Building multiple sources of income and, just hearing our stories, real stories from me, you, every one of us. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That's what the YouTubers say, right? Yeah. And let's get on. Y'all communicate with me, tell your dreams, reach out to me, message me. Um, Let me know what y'all want to hear, what can contribute. This is not about me. You know what I mean? It ain't even about the promise I made. Well, kind of low key is, but it ain't really about the promise I made. It ain't about me. To be honest, it's about us. You know what I mean? And I want to really make this a whole community feel vibe and we're there for each other and we support each other. And I know we'll be on different paths, but we're going to do that together. You know what I mean? We're going to help each other out and we're going to, help pull each other out and not let anyone slip and fall. I mean, anytime you slip, somebody right there to catch you and bring it back up because that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? So hit me up. As you know, I'm new. I'm new to this, but I'm not new to the information. You know what I mean? I've been deep in that information for the last 15 plus years. I've spent over 100K in US dollars. Yep, I did. From mentors, people who've done it. I've had Bob Proctor is one of my tutors. I've had Russell. I study all the greats, Hollywood, Brandon Bouchard, Tony Robbins and stuff. Like, I'm really deep into this. Some of the best people coach me, teach me. I've paid a couple of grants to different people. I've been in a mastermind, or rather, I am in a mastermind right now that cost me 25K to be in. So these are tried and tested methods. These are things that actually work. And I'm gonna bring them to y'all. I want to share them with y'all, and we're gonna apply them together. And we'll shoot for the moon. I could. Oh yeah, I can see from her. It's almost a full moon. I can see through the curtains. I know y'all ain't, but I can't. The only thing is, if I open the curtains, it's gonna be a reflection. But I can see the moon. It's right up. There's something about that moon too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I swear to God, it looked like there's a king sitting on a crown. Cause he like chilling on the chair. He's got his crown on top. Like it crazy, man. It's gonna be a full moon in the next few days, so I just can't wait. Wish I could take a picture of it that you could actually see it from like eye view rather than the lenses. Cause my cam good, but I can see the quality crispy. Let me see, because I kind of went off there. Yep. See, it's crispy. You can see me nice. Yeah, I mean HD shoots in 4K. What's it on webcam 1080p at the moment? But yeah, it is what it is. No. Okay. Think I'm done. I'm gonna leave it at that. How long was that? 41 minutes. Yo, I've been talking, man. And I don't know if I actually said anything. Thank you for listening to my story. If you came this far and you heard everything I done said, I love you, I appreciate you. And let's start 2026 with a bang. Let's get it. All right. Where the end stream button? I'm gonna find it. 2026. Yo, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. Yeah. I meant it as well when I said I love y'all, because y'all my dreamers. We're the same people. Y'all my time. You know what I mean? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I already feel you. No, I feel. I share my story with y'all because I love you. And I want y'all to come and share your stories with me. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because we're gonna be doing this weekly, guys, weekly. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. It's a lot of things I'm building. The businesses, the company setting, everything. I'm like, it's a lot. You know what I mean? So I am gonna commit to weekly. I am gonna be fine. But once I set up the community group, yo, it's gonna be every day. We're gonna be bang on every day, back and forth, communicating every time. I'm gonna be on the blow on my money. See, this is why I'm being so specific about which platform I want to be on, because we want those notifications. We want that hell, like you feel it vibrating. You're like, yo, what's going on? So we in with the crowd, we in with the chats, and like we're on top of things. So it's gonna be great. I love y'all. I leave y'all. God bless y'all. You know me. I put God first, gratitude next. Right there with it. You feel me? And I think until then, until next time, holla. I don't know why I say that. I don't really know. But yo, mess with your boy, yeah. All right. Peace, love, happiness. God bless. Be kind.